So, Puzzle Depot, made by chat member, and they said they've been working on this game for 10 years. Only them and one other person. 10 years. And the thing that's a little bit unfortunate, well, it's not unfortunate, it's just a choice, but like, they just casually mentioned it in my chat, and they also said like they've done no marketing whatsoever. And I was, maybe I'll take a look at the game. Because I checked out the trailer and I was like, this actually looks pretty damn well done. But the one thing that really sold me about this, I always talk about like pixel resolution being like a lot of indie games have different UI sizes of pixels and sprites and stuff like that. This is fun. If you try to change the scaling mode, Skull's like, oh, but there you go. It's like, there you go, buddy. If you try to play full screen, it's like, do you want to stretch the pixels? Ooh, oof, aye, and then you get a good like confirmation noise if you press the right one. So that when I did that, I was like, oh, that they immediately got me. This one I did myself, the 69 volume. They didn't do this. That would have been an extra point, of course, but I had to set that up myself. All right, so let's start adventure. Hey, Noru. That's the developer. Storage Bay Alpha. Todd Toriel. He's got coffee! Good idea. I still have a third pour that I can do. So, some of you, Ralph, you said you played it, so did they have a demo out? Because they just released like yesterday or today or something like that. Demo and just released. Okay, cool. Yesterday, yeah. Look at this guy. No smoking. And he's smoking! Brother, he's too cool. Another transfer from the central warehouse. I'm on my union mandated break. Get in there and start pushing boxes, rookie. Walk-over buttons activate doors and other mechanisms. Can you guys see everything? Yeah, right? Good enough. So it's like a grid Sokoban. You want direction? Oh, right, just get in there, stop pushing. You'll figure it out. Union guidelines prohibit pulling crates. Pulling is against safety regulations. Oh man, I gotta push. Pushing crates onto pressure plates is a union freight operations best practice. Old Jenkins, get that crate out of my way, would you? Just push it onto that plate thing over there, down there. If you mess it up, just press the left bumper to go back a step or the left trigger to start over, you hear? You should have more like an old man voice. Yeah, did that. You hear? That's better. See? It sounded way better. Thank you, kind. Now quit tracking dirt over my clean floor. Oh, I do love the art style. I really do. I'm not saying this to try to like, I played a bunch of indie games. I'm not great at sugarcoating. I'm an asshole. I do like the color choice. It's very like, it's vibrant, but it's still using like pastel-ized, a lot of like gray, but to a nice extent. I like it. It's not going overly with black background, but it's using it well. Oh, I'm actually Sokobaning. Punch card. Dude's already Sokoban. Toltaria? Did you guys make the music, Noru, as well? What's the two-team idea? Union fight operations, pushing towards the future. Press the menu for union-mandated break. A rested employee is a productive employee. Tutorial. Toltaria tutorial. Reach the exit, find the secret. Ooh. Find the secret, don't use more than 1100 moves. Collect crowbar and rope, or mine, or something. Or lid. Salvage 113 notes. Storage bay is often used as a training grounds for recent Union box pushers. Recently, the research and development team has assumed control of the facility. But for what purpose? There are 3 people that made music for the game. Oh, okay. So 3 different people making music for the game. Okay, cool. So 2 people behind it, and then you just kind of outsource the music. It even has a coffee stain. True.
New guy, huh? I'm Gina. If you like messing with any settings, check your options menu, okay? Just don't wreck anything. I got enough work to do around here.
Punch card. I'm gonna probably be shit at finding the secret, but... Kicking. Fix it. Oh, that's the card. I get it. Three on sound to build that team.
There's a little guy in there. Full 48 moves so far. Hello, if you run into someone with a lot to say, press A to advance. You can help minimize workplace accidents by carefully observing your surroundings and analyzing objects dialogue with the mouse or by using right bumper if you prefer. I designed these analog forms myself. Hearts are for assessing overall health. Hammers show destructive potential and shields represent physical resistance. Simple, eh? You can use the mod, yeah.
Analyze, do more about. And now it's like a Zelda map. Look at this. Look at this like little fucking Sokoban with a world map idea. I haven't seen that, I think. Well, I didn't play Trails in the Sky. Was Trails in the Sky similar? Employees are encouraged to complete all assigned tasks, but some are optional and best left to senior staff. Your mental health is important to us. Is this trying to tell me that this is going to be a difficult one? Or whatever. Somehow I'm reminded of Goof Troop, which is good and bad, because that's good, I love Goof Troop, bad because my brother yelled at me a lot. Oh, Trace in the Sky's RPG series. What the? Isles in the Sky. What am I thinking about? A Sokoban game that came out like half a year ago. As for smart people. That don't matter. That don't matter. Can you move these around? You can. That's not it. It's not it. It's not it. Yeah, that ain't it. Can I restart? I want to restart. Oh, you just do backwards. Okay. Load autosave. Cool. That ain't it, man. That ain't it. All right, this is better. This is better. We got this. This is better. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Fuck, hold on. Shit. I should have waited. I don't know. Hey! I got it. I fucked up a bit. I just fucked up. I got it. And then that goes to now, and that's fine. Hold on. Wait, why is this weird? Why is this like deviously difficult? I mean, it's just my brain probably. But still. Like there was like, it looked like it was done, but then there was small steps here and there. I got it. 650. I don't care how many moves I make. It's okay. The best thing I can do to enjoy these kinds of things is to accept that I will suck. As long as it means that I mean, if it means that I can't complete the stage, that's different, but probably not. You got your bearings? Good. Get that shipment moved. And don't ask how I got here first. I got my bearings, and I got to get the shipment over there. Over there? Well, that should be pretty simple, sir. Quote 1, 2, 3. I've already accepted I'm going to suck at this game, so I'm going to efficiently suck. There you go. A good quote. But, hey! Hey, good enough. Thanks for helping me wrap up. By catching the green suits damaging... Oh, that's Gina. Green suits damaging Union property by kicking stuff around. They'll be answering to me. Oh. I have the red key card. This place is under direction of research and development now. That egghead Dr. Wise has renovated the whole place. She's got a screw loose, that one. Lousy, cheap hex bolts. Yeah, hex. We want grids, man. Okay. 오, 기차다. I'm scared of everything now. And this will just roll, I assume. But I can't really move these, so... We gotta be, trick to it, then. Well, this one will just stop it. There's nothing else I could do. You gotta play this. You got Patty as well, Noru. Yeah, the links as well. Yeah, go feel free to just spam the link as well. I mean, it's not a sponsored stream, but feel free. It's like, I mean, I am always happy to see like community people actually develop games and get their stuff out there. So it's free publicity in that regard, and this is pretty good. Yeah, and I know there's gonna be like plenty of character unlocks as well. With different traits. We saw that in the trailer, right? So it's gonna be not just Dr. Office Face as well. Kick the can. Okay. Well, whatever, you know? So that turns them over. Is there any other way that I can get out except for just doing that? Because it's just... Ah. Well... Oh yeah, I can pin the link. I can do that. Chat member made cool game. There you go. I didn't want to pin until if the case the game was cock. Oh, what? Oh. So I can leave. No, I gotta... Wait, no, what if I... No, but the room stays the same. The future refused to change. Shit! Fuck! What happens now? Is it? I don't see it. I don't see it, buddy. I don't see it. Encourage to complete all the assigned tasks, but some are optional best of the senior staff. You meant, yeah, I know. I don't need it. I wanted to do it. I auto loaded by. I tried to like do the thing where you just go and re-enter, and so you get a different. I thought that was the trick. That wasn't the trick. Ah, good morning, Stella. You've been in stasis for 1 week. How are you feeling? I could really use a cup of coffee, otherwise just fine. Wonderful. I believe we are ready to move forward with the next stage of our tests. Whoa, what? Oh, hello there. Who might you be? I am Todd Toriel, box pusher 3rd class. I'm just transferred over from the central warehouse. I am Dr. D. Wise, head researcher. Your timing is impeccable, Todd. It just so happens we have a position open for someone with your qualifications. How would you like to be bumped up to the next pay grade? I don't think I like where this is going. You're not going to dissect me or anything, are you? Oh, there is nothing to worry about. Simply, I need a larger test group for those stasis pods. Why don't not take a break from pushing freight around and have yourself a quick 24-hour stasis snap, huh? Promotion would be nice. I could finally get caught up on my union dues. I don't know. No, this is really safe. I've been in stasis at least 1,000 times. It'll do just fine. Blue jumpsuit. Don't see those too often. That's the Aeronautics and Space Division, right? You got it. We've been working very closely with R&D on this project, and I hope you take her offer. It's a chance to help out with this really important research. Indeed. Perfecting this technology will one day allow us to transport colonists and supplies to other planets, ensuring the long-term survival of our species. It does sound a lot more interesting than cargo management, and all you need me to do is sleep. All right, I'm in. Excellent! Climb into the middle stasis pod and I will set the parameters. Instead of pushing boxes, you will instead be pushing the boundaries of science. Oh my god, how long was I in there? It's Tuesday. It's a robot. Better find a scientist and get some answers. I'm gonna kick this robot's groin for a bit, just to get some frustration out of my system. How do you hold and turn? Wait, what's this button? Oh, that's the... I thought that was the right trigger. The right button. Push button. Originally intended as a permanent answer to the unit's many box pushing needs, these androids proved too unreliable to fully replace low-ranking employees. Service updates did little to improve push button performance. Okay, so that's the analyze mode. Metal barrel. They're used to hold a variety of liquids and semi-solids. This one, however, is just cluttering up the place. Kicking barrels around the warehouse is a favorite pastime of bored box pushers, but only when the boss isn't looking. Highly conductive. Stupid electronics. To Dr. Wise. Stasis pods now in final production. According to expedited timeframe, retain current test subjects in long-term stasis. Error detected. Stasis pod O2 initiating reanimation protocols. Elapsed sleep time 61,572 hours. I don't know how many hours there are in a year, but it was 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. 40 years? 50 years of them? No idea. But a lot of years. But not too many years. 7 years. Not 30 years, then. Sorry. I took a leap on that one. From Gina Riggs to Robotic Division. Requesting response on previously filed push-bot bug report. These things are more trouble than they're worth, guys. That's not gonna work for me. You're gonna push the bugs? Oh. Wait, then I can't get over there. Shit. No, I can.
So, 300 points, interesting. If you take a moment to pause, you may notice that you have a checklist of tasks awaiting completion. Please note that the majority of these tasks are intended for experienced personnel and are entirely optional. You don't actually need to worry about things like boobs or doing things perfectly if it doesn't suit you. Thank you. Furthermore, it's recommended to take advantage of the save and load functions when pursuing optional tasks, or if you simply require a break.
I haven't saved it, alright. Ooh. Did I just level up? Must have earned points. More points means more health. That's gotta be useful. Great blue and under vacuum too. It's not one thing, it's another. So now this whole place is changed up. Can I check personnel data? Buck Plugger. As a member of UFO engineering, Buck has no shortage of work on his hands. He gets along much better with machines than he does with people, and this surly attitude does not earn him many friends. Demonstrates effective communication skills, avoiding bad temper. This whole inspecting thing reminds me of when we played Scrabdackle a few weeks ago. Scrabdackle also seems like great. Hey buddy, careful around these green barrels. They're pretty radioactive. Come to think of it, you probably shouldn't be in here at all. Hazmat Man. Protected by special suits, the hazmat crew handles chemical spills, radiation leaks, and all the other gross stuff nobody else wants to take care of. They often have trouble telling each other apart. Safety first. Wish you could level up IRL. What was the moment, chat, where you felt like this was the closest thing to a level up you could ever get? What was that moment? Ow. Oh, I see, that's the... Okay, that's cool. By pushing radioactive, you take damage. Ow. And then you spill. It's nasty. I like it. Game's really good so far. It has... Oh, now that's nighttime. It's just very, like, comfy, aesthetically pleasing, and Sokoban is always good. Food bar. Eliminate hunger levels with the Food Co. brand snack. They're technically edible. These vendors really suck at my last credit and no food bar. What the fuck? Assimilate nutrients from one Food Co.'s many food-like products. Some side effects may occur. Yeah, you always have to kick the vending machine. Reminder from Union Health Services. Stop for regular meal breaks to stay healthy. First press B to select consumable, then press Y to consume, select consumable. Nice. The wonderfully grungy, I like that. Yeah. These things are supposed to replace your green suits? What a joke. I'm so sick of repairing these walking trash cans. And check her information. Hardworking member of UFO engineering, Gina makes her living keeping up with the depot's many repair needs. She's a stickler for union regulations and demands much from her subordinates, earning her a fearsome reputation among low-ranking employees. Old Jenkins. Jenkins, the janitor, has been employed with Union Freight operations for over 30 years. In that time, he's seen it grow from a humble shipping company into a massive worldwide organization. Still, he's content with his place and takes a great deal of pride in his work. Always washes hands before returning to work. Oh, what a good guy. You fangled rope butts, spilling green goop on my clean foes, hazmat poking into my business. Hell in the band basket, I tell you, wasn't like this back when we had proper labor unions. Pre-registration for UFO's innovative stasis program begins Tuesday. Dig moves forward with project despite continued protests. News headlines are overly expository, say critics. Look at that city in the background. Look at that cityscape in the background. Ain't that beautiful? Low res, few color choices, but still managed to make a great aesthetic. That's some beautiful looking art right there. Nice backseating. That was a stretch, Vaporizer. Like making backseating, like backseating. Like I tried. I had to. I wanted to try. I wanted to try. Maybe it worked. I think it worked. I think it worked. I did it, father. Please refer to a union-certified physician in the event of injury, chemical burn, and/or genetic mutation. But always I remember whenever I looked into thinking about also game dev stuff or even just playing games in general. Like Baba is you, and just general. A lot of Sokoban games or puzzle games in general that has this 50 stage stuff of different puzzles. This is a thing that I would struggle so much to do because I would every time have to think about a new cool solution, a new cool puzzle, and also make sure it's not abusable in any way. Baba is you is different because it's potentially abusable of design, different ways to interpret the game. But it's just going to that length of being Mega Brain, it's just that I could never do that. That's just not my strength, you know? Does he push it back? Hey, alright. I mean, I can take a few hits and then I get the boots. I assume that I can just take a few hits then and then... And then go back with that. Man, if I was smart, I'd do that differently. Grip boots. That junky horsepower made a complete mess of things. I guess we're not getting out of here without trudging through the ooze and help, but I'm not certified for box pushing, sorry. That's cool. Boots melted. Okay. Doesn't work for me. Wait, I don't need to be in there anymore. I guess I'm good. From Dr. Weiss to Dr. Sample. As per new security guidelines, please ensure stasis lab door is locked at all times. Security level blue. Blue. Remember you. Didn't you quit or something? Yay! From Dr. Sample to Central Warehouse. Growing concerned over the number of radiation burns and other ailments among staff. Please advise. I didn't quit. Buddy? Hey man, help me sort out those barrels. Just give them a good kick to send them rolling. Press the direction while holding down A. Yeah, we talked about this before, buddy. Okay. Ha ha! Kicking stuff is the best. Remember, you gotta hold down to the button. Biff McFigs. Biff has been a box pusher third class for as long as he's been with Union flight operations. His tendency to ignore safety regulations and cut corners has led to a shameful number of incident reports. He's a nice enough guy once you get to know him. Performance review. Meets minimum requirements. Hey! Hey! If you're in the mood to scrub some moves, you just bust open one of those haz caps. They're good for all sorts of applications. Scrub some ooze. So, just taking away a specific ooze then. Get 2 caps. At the wishes day. Doing your parts, fellow chat member. That's right. This is on you, chat. How do I just turn around? I guess I can just do that. Oh! An AoE of Hazcap. Okay, so emergency brake Hazcap. First press B to select. Press Y. Raccoons at the trash can. Oh yeah, look at them.
What do you think it is? Anything good in here?
The worst raccoons, was like when we played like the grandma game. Those raccoons were fucking nasty. Omnivac. This technological marvel boasts a magnetic tape storage system and runs on the most advanced vacuum tubes available. Considered the peak of computing technology, it's doubtful that the system will ever be outdated. Mark II online, ready to commence testing. I'll go again. Hey Doc, you and me gotta have a little chat.
Ah, do I know you?
Sorry, whoever you are, but I'm quite busy. I will let you know if I need anything pushed, okay? Todd Toriel, you said 24 hours, remember?
Ah, yeah. as test subject once, it's whatever number. I do apologize for the inconvenience. There were circumstances beyond my control. However, you may take solace in the fact that you contributed to one of the greatest scientific achievements of our time. You're a credit to our species.
That's all you gotta say? You kidding me? You better believe I'm filing a report with HR about this.
Oh dear, I'm truly sorry about that it's come to this. Please understand that this is for the greater good.
Oh, this is too long. Oh, my head feels much worse than last time. Why is it so dark? What happened here? Oh, it's spooky now. It's a Spookman's game. I want to read monitor. Monitor can't be read. Had to try. Anybody here? Gotta be dreaming. Wood crate. No. It's note on crate. Connect with DWAI. Connection time at abort, which I failed. Oh, he's hanging out. What's this? Rusty crate. Its structural integrity compromised by corrosion. This shipping container has seen better days. Rusty bits flake out when touched and it scrapes the floor when moved. All in all, it makes for an unpleasant push experience. Shipping labels, cargo. Performance has been affected by corrosion. I see a problem. You see a problem? I see a problem. So these are rust bugs. Rust mites. This voracious swarm of mites has the ability to rapidly corrode metal and digest the resulting rust by means of a symbiotic stomach microbe. These arachnids are harmless on their own, but tend to cause a lot of property damage. They corrode metal. Specimens easily crushed or trampled. I guess we take a hit. House caps are the only thing working against the mites, and we ran out days ago. We're down to squishing them with rolling barrels. I guess I got one more. Oh. Ow. Bonus. Good. Bonus hard. I'll take it. Notes behind there. Who's this guy? Proto-roach. Preferring dark and secluded places, the skittish scavenger forms colonies in caves and abandoned structures. Becomes far more dangerous but in the company of other roaches, which is almost always the case. Aggressive behavior observed in groups. Photosensitivity noted in test subjects. Tests revealed the presence of symbiotic oxygenating bacteria within specimens. This may help explain the improbable size of these roaches. Hey, Goaty. Oh. He's not in the group, so he's a bit scared. You better walk away, buddy. This ain't my day. Now it's a desktop dungeon, okay? Now it's a roguelike. Goddamn. It's a mix game. This new roach species is quite aggressive when provoked. There have been several injuries among the extermination team. Burrow. Something has carved out a small hole in this wall. It looks like your standard mouse hole, only much bigger. By listening closely, one can hear things scratching behind the wall. Suddenly, World of Horror music plays. Dun, 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 dun. Wacky tendril with waving arms of scissory fingers. No, it should all be alliteration. Where am I going at this point? One should ask the question. Why does box have something white on it? Oh, I see. I somehow didn't see that until now. The roaches have formed their rudimentary hive structure within the facility. As the numbers grow, so does the number of missing staff. We are now their prey. That's the crowbar! But in teams they go, yeah. In teams they go like way cooler. He stays there. Oh, actually, I didn't see the hole behind him. I should have read that. Oh, I can do this. Rusty crowbar. It's a bit on the rusty side, but this will do just fine for busting into wooden crates or squishing roaches. While it's comforting to have something to defend yourself with, it can easily be stripped away by an ill-timed encounter with rust mites. Oh yeah. Fuck. That's okay. Is he? Thought I could use it against that at least. Oh, that's not good. What the? Busting into wooden crates or squishing roaches.
Now it's starting to look like a party.
Riv! Portaling in towards... Oh, awesome. Portaling in. What did you play? Portaling in? I know you make, like, raid notes because of some weird thing you do. You copied half of it, Pontus. That's okay. Hey, you're Mexican if you know, how you doing. Hey, Pontus. Hey, Vicious Delicious. Riv. Good to see you. Hey, Blue Chicken. The more Delta Rune hidden spoilies today, or what's going on? Hey, Blue Chicken, Paint Poppy. Hi. Hey, Shaw's Ray. We're playing a game that chat member made. You did play Portal, okay. Because I was thinking maybe that, but I didn't see you play Portal. So you just finished up Silksong, playing... No, not Delta, Undertale, not Deltarune. And then you started playing Portal, cool. You should play Portal 2 with Pontus. The co-op Portal 2 is fantastic. If you haven't either played Turo, you should definitely do that. You're not done with Silksong, you fucking idiot, you pleb, you idiot, you noob, get out of here. Sorry, I didn't mean that. Just slightly. Okay, I think I need to go something to do something over here. Even after all these nerfs, man, you still can't do it. Come on! Actually, I haven't 100%ed it myself. I just got a crowbar, but blocked away with a wooden crate. I might keep them out for a little while. I can always use my trusty crowbar to break through in an emergency. But what am I breaking through? I thought it said to break through wooden blocks and whatever, but... Mother, father! Might eat away the power relays. More lights go out. Roaches in the dark. Roaches in the dark. Oh, I have to press this button. Oh, okay. You don't use, like, you don't use the other buttons. Now you use the kick button. But instead of kick, now it's this button. I see. There you go. Ah! Hey, why is... Oh, come on. Ah! I have a feeling there's nothing there. Well, that was stupid. So now I can break blocks too. This is the undo feature. Yes, undo feature and the load autosave feature. This game came out yesterday. A chat member, Noru in chat, made it with one other person, and they got the music from some other people. 10 years. So it's not a sponsored stream, but it was kind of nice. It actually looked pretty good. And it is pretty good.
Scrapple hide shiny. Nobody ever find. Scrapple leave note to remind self.
Who is a chat member? Yeah, Noru.
Who made this? Come forth!
Ah, sneaky.
Who made you?
I guess we gotta go around, but I can't go around from there. Wah! 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 Can I get a heal? Can I get an amen? I gotta go there first. Took 10 months and 10 years. You know what would be the ultimate? This game took 10 years, 10 months to make, and 10 people bought it, and I'm done with game development. Fuck you. Fuck everybody else. I'm out. Dig disavows culpability in the latest catastrophe. Lack of funding leaves future of colonization project uncertain. Widespread panic as ecological systems collapse. I'd make a great Gandalf with that voice. Did you know that he's my unk? Unky Gandhis. Gandhi Ilf. Because Gandhi is somebody else. He's more relaxed. I mean, I can go and hurt myself. Ow. 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 What happens now? Pain. Didn't we get like a mass kebab? Nope. How long the game Sayonara Hearts took to make? Gameplay less than an hour. Sayonara Hearts. Oh, hold on. I can go here. Here we go. That's what we're talking about. I put my crowbar down for just a second, and this big rat came out of nowhere and snagged it. Now all I have left to fight these roaches with is an old beat-up barrel. As long as I can break out their groupings, I might be okay. Yeah, because if they're close to each other, that's bad. Perfect. I need him. Rusty crowbar eaten. Okay. Go push yourself down. What did that achieve? I've heard the Sayonara Hearts. I can't remember what it is. Yeah, spending that long in a project is crazy. But did they beat? I mean, 10 years is a long time. But did they beat Owl Farts? What is it called again? Owl Aliens, the one from the Norwegian dudes who just Owl Boy. They just remade their game like twice, and they were so obsessed with getting that pixel. The thing that I kind of disagree with almost with that game is that they made the pixel resolution so incredibly big that it almost doesn't look like pixels anymore. So it almost defeats the purpose of like, you might just spend so much attention to making these like sprites. And now it's so great. And the game is mid. The game is mid and the game still looks great. go here and my crowbar gets eaten. My crowbar doesn't get eaten like that. It wasn't worse than that. I just had to sing. Do not attempt to handle hazardous materials without proper safety equipment. Whee! Now I am Hazmat Man. Fuck you. You used to live right next to the Owlboy devs. I find it hilarious that they got this $10,000 grant to make a super simple trampoline game. What? Is that a new game they did? So did they make Owlboy and then it's like, we're gonna make a new game. This time we're making, fuck it. What's the trampoline game they made? Came out before Owlboy. But you know what I've realized with a lot of people, and this is not to diss everyone. But here's the thing. Some people are very good at selling themselves. Some people love to just business themselves out. And they can make a lot of stuff happen even though they don't necessarily have the talent for a specific thing that they're selling themselves for or the actual renown for it. It's just about personality. Content creation space is a perfect example for that. There's a lot of people that create like how to do this successfully, how to make great YouTube content, how to be a good streamer, how to do this, and also like talking with people, getting business deals and all that stuff. And they're like talking and doing all the advice of like how to be successful, and they're getting deals and stuff, but maybe they're not as successful as their actual numbers are, but that's because they're putting so much work in business stuff. The same thing with development as well. It's like if you're getting a publisher behind it, getting some support here, if you're actually getting out there, you're buying some masses from this, you're taking the deals there, it might be just better, but maybe raw talent, you know, and then people won't notice that as much, but good enough gets around. And some people that are just like, they're just doing all the other things, and then eventually things get around. So it's just different interest styles. But it's very noticeable for me with like the content creation space, because like so many people, this is how you do it, how to be a full-time streamer, and then it's like 50 average views. It's like, this is exactly not it, but they have all the advice and people want to listen to it. You thought I was speaking faster? I'm a fast speaker. What am I doing? I'm gonna reset. But the people that are successful, normally they don't care to fucking make that a thing, right? I can hack the barrel and push it down again, but that seems wrong, doesn't it? But I can't do that again. Oh, you can. Oh. I thought because of the hole it wouldn't work anymore. They're remaking the trampoline game? God damn it, man. Oh yeah, I was supposed to mention by my whole example. I know a dude who I have actually talked to and gamed with like once, twice maybe, because I have friends that know him. And he's a dude that's like in the Norwegian community of doing stuff, like streaming, game stuff, and being like a local, like a regional guy. And he's like become pretty famous in here, but all like everything that he does in terms of the raw stats are not fantastic. But this guy's making the fucking books. He's making books. He's doing podcast stuff. He's doing everything. He's talking to business. He's doing everything. But each one's statistics for what people tune into is low. But he's fucking like market man. And all respect to him. But it is a bit weird to like talk about all the success and all the knowledge while like there's so many more people that know much more and do much better. But somebody's got to be the executive guy, you know? So it is understandable. Yeah, that feels wrong. I mean, I want that thing. I need the key card. What the hell is that thing down there? Some people might be embarrassed about cowering behind the rusty garbage can lid. Others are more concerned about being eaten alive by giant arthropods in personal appearances. Okay, corrosive as well, but at least a lid, a shield. Vikings on trampolines coming soon. You have to ask them, Foam, if you know them still. How much funding did you get for this one? Because I need to know. Oh, I can't ruin it anymore. No crowbar. Shit. Does it last forever? I thought they were... Oh, they're not rust mites. That's true. These are just angry bugs. True. Those are just bugs, and the guys on the floor are rust mites. You'll ask if I see one of them. Do that. That would be fantastic. And if they just smile at you, if they just give you this, like... You know. Just if they give you that smile, you know. Like the government money. Is that Stella? Hey, I know you. We met in the stasis lab. Todd, right? Just you. Are there any other survivors? First person I've seen since I woke up from that pod thing. You're not gonna believe it, but this place is crawling with giant bugs. Oh, I believe it. It's not much better outside. Managed to get the emergency power working. I must have rebooted your stasis pod. Good thing they use an infinitonium power core as a backup battery. Those last just about forever. I was in stasis too until my ship crash landed. I believe we've both been asleep for a very long time, Todd. I think something terrible happened to the Earth in the meantime. This is kind of a lot to take in. I know. It's a lot to process, but if we survive, there's a good chance others did too. I'd say our best bet is to make our way to Depot 13. It's not far from here. That's where they'd be. If it involves getting the heck out of this place, I'm all for it. Good, let's get moving. I'll tell you how I ended up here on the way. Cool. Wait, there's a room that I missed out. Fuck! I skipped an entire room. Find the secret. Don't look at this and judge me by my achievements, okay? I reached the exit. That's all I did. And 12 out of 13 salvage. I'm a proud casual gamer. I'm proud, but it doesn't make me feel great. But one of the best traits is being able to, like, overcome your weaknesses. And I feel pretty weak right now. So if I could overcome myself, that's a good sign. Wants to find the secret. Yeah. Alkali Basin. Now we're gonna play as Stella Nova. Challenges. Good luck. Is it launch day? I can't believe it's finally happening. I wonder if it feels to read after all this time. Oh, this is like her story. Captain Nova, we're ready for you up on the loading platform. Thanks, I'll be right there. It's Nova? Captain Nova? Marvel? Well, F, I was seeing you around. Take care while I'm gone.
Hello, Captain Nova. Your crew is waiting for you on the blue bottle. I just triple checking the pre-launch diagnostics.
Oh there, Dr. Sample. Take a breath. I don't think I've ever seen you so anxious.
Sorry. It's just that this is such a momentous event. This launch represents the culmination of years of work with so many different teams. Everything had come together perfectly for this to even be happening at all. And when I think about it, how much is on the line?
Don't worry, I'm pretty nervous too. You're gonna do great, Glenn.
Thank you, Captain. When you're ready, take the elevator up to the loading platform. Breathe in, breathe out.
Glenn Sample, he's a dick. As a meticulous note-taker whose organizational skills are second to none, Glenn is frequently tasked with documentation duties other researchers can't be bothered with. He's frequently found working in close proximity with head researcher Wise, who appreciates Dr. Sample's attention to detail and lack of distracting social life. That's the German doctor from before. Fuel and oxygen are 100%. We're just waiting on the food line to finish on. So cool. Fellas back at Depot 11 are going to be so jealous. Running pre-launch diagnostics on Terraform module. Diagnostic complete. Terraform ready for orbital deployment upon reaching destination. Actually, the Marvel Captain Nova is based on this game. I was actually thinking that you were going to say something about, like, actually Marvel Captain Nova is actually based on some other series first that was eventually came into being from Marvel because there were no other people that could take the copyright holders. They eventually trademarked it into Marvel, and then they made it like that, and it's been like that for like 23 years. That's what I expect you to say then. Who in chat did this? Noru. I can't help but reading Noru's name like as Macaw saying no out loud. But I don't know if that's intentional or not. But no. No! Dr. Wise, I'm surprised you're not in mission control. Well, I could not let my favorite test subject leave without saying goodbye. Well, thanks for seeing me off. Dr. Wise, this mission wouldn't be possible without your stasis pods. The stasis pods were but one piece of the puzzle. Contained within the blue bottle are technologies that even I do not fully comprehend. I'm sure if they let you peek under the hood, you'd figure it out in no time. Working with you has been a unique experience. I won't let you down, Doctor. I do not imagine that you will. Godspeed, Captain Nova. The blue bottle is about to take flight. How exciting. I didn't actually look into this guy. Eccentric Dr. Wise is the head of the UFO's research and development team. Intends to view anyone in a green jumpsuit as a potential guinea pig. This is nothing to help the rumors about R&D's various projects, most of which go well beyond the scope of cargo management. According to Dr. Wise, her shaved head allows her to think faster. Science! Yeah, good. Keep an eye out for cease and desist orders. Don't worry, it's not Nintendo. It's not Nintendo. You're okay. Dr. Bishop. Hey, Captain.
Hello, Captain. Greetings, Captain.
Hey, guys. Here we are. The day we've been training for. Once we're in stasis, they're sending us up. Just think, the next time we wake up, we'll be in orbit around another world. Once we're there, it's up to us to make sure the terraformer does its job and gets the surface ready for the future colonists.
Destination plan RS-883.
We're about to take a huge step towards our goal of off-world colonization. I'm super proud of you, the Flea. Don't pat me on the back till after we get there and get the terraformer set up, Captain.
It will really be something to finally see it in action. I've run countless simulations, but the prospect of live atmospheric data analysis is exhilarating.
We are approaching scheduled launch time. Please proceed to stasis pods at earliest inconvenience. At inconvenience. At earliest inconvenience. Right now, actually, is a pretty inconvenient time. Sounds like Cosmo is eager to get the show on the road.
Indeed, the stasis pods are calibrated and ready for occupation. The middle pod is yours, Captain.
All right, let's do this. We already got 3 cease and desists from Nintendo. They automatically send them out whenever a Steam page goes live.
Hey, yeah! Nintendo chip! Yeah! What's this? A sphere? Yeah! This guy's bald?
That looks like a Pokeball to me! Right behind you, Captain.
Your stasis pod is ready, Captain.
The Pokeball sounds pretty... It sounds like something we'd make. What happened? The blue bottle, she must have crashed. It's completely destroyed. I don't see the other stasis pods here. Sal, Elroy, you guys better not be dead. Did a launch failure, or did we crash on RS-883? Where am I? Look at the map. Fucking big. Over there, those buildings, they look pretty run down from here. This is definitely Earth, then. What's up with this hazy sky, though? There was a launch failure. I'd expect the recovery crew to be on the scene by now. Now that this is right, I better search the area and see what I can find out. If I spot anything unusual, I should investigate it with the right bumper or the mouse. I should. This looks like Union Stationary. Half the survey team had to be evacuated and treated for anemia. It's the flies, they're annoying. They suck blood, and there's about 1 million of them. I'm submitting my transfer request tomorrow. Sting flies. Female sting flies are equipped with a stabbing proboscis. Proboscis? The YouTuber? Proboscis? Used to extract blood in a similar fashion as mosquitoes. While male sting flies do not bite, still considered very annoying. The only protection from these bloodsuckers is a full bodysuit. Drains blood and spreads pathogens. Fragile specimens easily crushed or trampled. But not before they suck me. Tsunami Explorer. That's cool, man. This is a cool game. This is a really good job, Noru. I feel like I'm changing accents as soon as I say your name. It's a great job, Noru. Noru. Hi, sir. I can't say your name without changing, like, who I am as a person. Great job. No. Food bar. We can take one food and eat one health. That could work. Great job, Norway. Norway. Naruto. Okay, folks, let's make sure we're prepared for this upcoming visit. The auditor will be inspecting the southwest camp as well as the main outpost. Keep track of our supplies and make sure we can access them quickly. 2 spools. Power relay. Pretty sure I can repair this with some wire. Or wire. Play too much, like, crafting games. There's always, like, spool of cotton or something. Storage Bay Alpha, Depot 13. The road stretches on for quite a way. I wouldn't make it on foot. I think I better check out the garage. I'll go here. No! Don't worry, that's part of the speedrun tech. You def warp by the ending of Depot 13 to get the trigger cutscene for the future that you don't need to go through stages 4, 5, and 7. Music changes. We're in the cave now. It's weird. Albino roach. A degenerative genetic condition is responsible for the specimen's pale exoskeleton. Not only is it easy pickings for predators, it will suffer a fatal reaction if exposed to bright light. Albino roaches are even more skittish than an average proto-roach. Aggressive behavior based observing groups, extreme photosensitivity. Yeah. So another group thing. Isopede. Strangely, this enormous crustacean supplements its diet with radioactive ooze. Isopedes grow additional body segments as they age, complete with redundant filter organs. An isopede responds to threats by rolling into a ball. Consumes spores, molds, fungus, and ooze. High radio resistance. I gotta take a break. I have things to do today. And we're gonna stream tomorrow. This is great though. I'm gonna call it at this for stream. But yeah, good job with this game. Go give them a link and follow and stuff, because that's pretty cool to see. Well-made game. And Sokoban with adventure and with some attack and like a lot of cool. This is a cool game idea. Sokoban is always fun, and adding a lot of layers to it, even better. So tomorrow we play the rest of the campaign of Dark Reign. How many hundreds of dollars? It's $20. It's a little expensive for indie games. I'd say that, but you know, that's still fair. A lot of time and effort is put into it. You definitely. But we're so used to saying cheap games nowadays. But hopefully that will still be fine. I feel weird saying $20 is expensive, but that's just the landscape of indie games. It is what it is. The landscape of indie games nowadays is that a lot of games that are indie without specific publishers are usually around $10. Already posted in several Discords. Nice, cool stuff. And we already got word that Patty's gonna play it, so he's a Sokoban addict. Here's the 10 more years. Here's the 10 more years. Yeah, it's fair. I'm saying it's a little. It's on the top end of the indies. It is still a fair price for a game. All right, I will be back tomorrow with Dark Reign, and we might play more of this if we feel like it. There's more indie games coming. What's my indie game list currently at? Tomorrow is maybe an indie game sponsor thing or not. Depends. I'm not exactly sure. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, it is tomorrow. So actually, it'll be Dark Rain and then another indie game called Let Them Come, and that'll be a sponsored thing. Okay. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining, everybody. And thank you, Noru, as well, for the cool game and for letting me try it out. Showcase it to the world of Deadly Chat Room. Let's find someone to raid while we say our goodbyes, shall we?